And they're racing in the first. Nasuno seemed to stumble a little coming out of the gates, and Stormy Sun was slow out. Unbridled Smile began very quickly from the outside. Now Nasuno finds his legs and drives through and takes up the running, and they're followed closely in the field by Chester County in the yellow colours on the rail, and Sensational Swing settles down a handy fourth. A length to Blur, not too far away, fifth on the rails now as they go by the 800, and they were being followed then by Chatline on the outside of Natural Blitz. Then came Logical Choice, Intuition, a length to Undenied, Stormy Sun well back, and then True Glow and Ice Cream last as they went by the 600. Chester County had the lead about a neck in front of Nasuno. Unbridled Smile on the outside of Blur as they come to the corner, and then Natural Blitz, Sensational Swing, Chatline is next, and then Stormy Sun over on the inside. Chester County cornered almost a length in front of Nasuno. Unbridled Smile wider out, Blur coming through near the inside, and then Natural Blitz and Stormy Sun along the inside. Chester County led below the 200. Blur is emerging with a big run now. Stormy Sun is coming through on the inside. Chester County in front. Is there much gas? He's about a neck in front. On the outside, Blur and Stormy Sun. Blur grabbed the lead. Blur, the last bound, I'd say, from Stormy Sun. Chester County third, and then Natural Blitz making ground the outside. Ice Cream from last. Unbridled Smile struggled. Then True Glow, followed by Sensational Swing, Chatline. Next, Nasuno, who's dropped right out of it. Followed in by, back behind those horses then, was Intuition in company with Undenied and Logical Choice. They're set now and away. Larrieus jumped okay on the inside. Tribular was away fast, and also Paris Heartbeat is showing some pace on the outside. And now Mr. Magoo drives forward and finds the lead. They put 200 behind them now. Mr. Magoo led Tributor. Karamazoo on the outside third, and then Larrieus from Oliver Beer, Paris Heartbeat the centre. 1.5 to Super Impressive, about sixth on the inside. Damasceno was wide, debrief between them. 2 lengths further back, I Rock My World. Ebony Knight is 3 wide. Frere Jacques down on the fence. 2 Palladium Star, and Keys is last of all. At the 800 metres, Mr. Magoo on the inside led Karamazoo by a long head. 2 lengths to Tributor. Oliver Beer caught out. Larrieus fifth the rail. 1 to Paris Heartbeat. Damasceno wide but has some cover. Super Impressive the fence, a length and a half. Ebony Knight. He's also 3 deep by the 600, followed by Debrief, and then Frere Jacques, a Palladium Star, I Rock My World, and 2 to Keys. Coming around the turn, Mr. Magoo leading narrowly to Karamazoo. In third placing, Oliver Beer under some pressure, and then Larrieus, Tributor, Damasceno. Paris Heartbeat and Super Impressive hard at it on the rail. Mr. Magoo cornered well. He drew about 3/4 clear. Karamazoo sticks to him strongly the outside, and they've burst away from Larrieus. Super Impressive making ground the inside. Mr. Magoo in front, 100 to go from Karamazoo. They're clear now. Here's Palladium Star flashing home. Mr. Magoo, Karamazoo, Palladium Star. The punters lament. Palladium Star's got up and won it on the line in the last bound, beating Mr. Magoo, Damasceno and Karamazoo. They're trailed by Debrief and Paris Heartbeat, and next to finish Super Impressive, and they were followed then by, behind these to finish, Frere Jacques, and then Ebony Knight, trailed in by Tributor, Larrieus and I Rock My World, and then Oliver Beer, who had a tough run, and Keys was last of all. So we're set to see action. 1,200 metres, they're set. Racing now. Innovation Girl began fast. Edgston might have been a shade slow on the inside and took a chance as got back early. Bold Cherie, Class Success, all got away fast, and so did Majorette and Sensational Spot. Innovation Girl sitting off the speed early. Now they settle down. Sensational Spot drives through and takes the lead. Class Success on her outside. They're followed by Taste of the Coast in between horses in the blue and gold. Preferential the rail. Majorette and also Bold Cherie are out wide next, and then Innovation Girl. 3/4 away to Edgston, trailed by Raw Trees, Raven Protector, and about 3 lengths away then came Romantic Flyer on the outside and took a chance. Before the turn, Sensational Spot from Class Success, Taste of the Coast getting a run between them, then Majorette and Bold Cherie, and 2 lengths away Innovation Girl. Now where's Rawilla going to go? He's searching for a run on the favourite behind the leading horses. Taste of the Coast moved up and took the lead. There's the run for Innovation Girl, and she's answering quickly now at the 200 metres, and it's Innovation Girl sprinting up to go to Sensational Spot, and then Taste of the the coasters wilting between them, but the favourites racing away. Innovation Girl, she'll be far too good, and Innovation Girl won it by 2.5 lengths. Sensational Spot, a great run second. Toast of the Coast might have held Raven Protector for the third place, then Romantic Flyer, Raw Trees, and next was Took a Chance, who made some ground out wide. They got away then to Edgeston, Bold Cherie, a long break preferential, Majorette, and Class Success last of all. Racing, Mystegic jumped okay. Also, Felvalon got away all right towards the outside. Sunday Shoes drives through and joins Mystegic early. North Boy settled off them third. Then Felvalon outside, Fair Embrace, followed by Sound the Alarm and Spinning Hill last on the inside. Heading to the 600, Sunday Shoes running it fast, led by about 2.5 lengths. Mystegic, North Boy third. Fair Embrace fourth, the inside, and then Felvalon two to Sound the Alarm and Spinning Hill on the rails. Sunday Shoes by 2, Mystegic easing away from the rail, North Boy 3 wide, then Fair Embrace. Felvalon within 4 of the leader, then Sound the Alarm and Spinning Hill. Into the straight now, and Mystegic moved up and took the lead from Sunday Shoes, and then North Boy. Here's Felvalon coming down the outside, and then Fair Embrace. Mystegic had the break at the 150, but Felvalon's widening up. Spinning Hill starting to come now down the outside. Felvalon hit the lead. Spinning Hill tries to reach him. Felvalon in front. Spinning Hill dives. Very close. Spinning Hill got very close to Felvalon. Not sure if she's got there or not. Mystegic third, then North Boy, Fair Embrace, Sunday Shoes, Sound the Alarm. Ran well in Sydney before coming here for this, the acid test. They're all set to go. Ready. Racing. National Treasure out just reasonably down towards the inside, and the second Mortgage was away well. So is Pantani, the South Australian Derby winner, began fast. Requiem's up there too from Leicester Thunderwing. Thongan Classic from a wide barrier trying to work over, but it's Pantani now going to the lead with Requiem on his inside. They head off the second Mortgage. National Treasure beautifully placed fourth, one away from the rail, turning out of the straight. Thong Classic caught 4 wide from Fire Chain, and then came Gold Lottie and Leicester Thunderwing as they leave the straight. Next Maguire on the inside of Henderson Bay, a length and a half to Rum. He's being followed by Miss Melissa, and then the A-Train and Grey Song back last of all. About 1,700 metres to go. Pantani led. Requiem is second, and the second Mortgage a length and a half away third on the inside, followed by Thong Classic, who got across one off the road. He's fourth with some cover, so he's in a beautiful place. 2 lengths to National Treasure, now fifth, and a length further back Gold Lottie getting fired up a little there. Fire Chain on her outside, and then Leicester Thunderwing. The pace is slowed, and Maguire over races. Then Henderson Bay, a length and a half to Rum, Miss Melissa, and they're followed by the A-Train and Grey Song back last of all. Pantani led up the rise near the back of the course, a length and a half clear. Requiem is second at the 1,200 metres. The second Mortgage over on the rails, and then Thong Classic, 1.5 National Treasure. Gold Lottie getting through on the inside of her, forcing Fire Chain 3 wide now, and 2 lengths Leicester Thunderwing. Maguire worse in midfield on the rail, and then Henderson Bay out 3 wide, and he's circling the field at the 1,000. Next is Rum, Miss Melissa, and then the A-Train and Grey Song. To the railway side now, Pantani. It hasn't been run fast. He leads by 3/4 Requiem. Over on the inside, the second Mortgage from Thong Classic and Fire Chain. 2 to Gold Lottie, National Treasure. Henderson Bay around her. They're bunching now. Then Miss Melissa, followed by Maguire, awkwardly placed on the inside of Leicester Thunderwing. The A-Train taking off, and then Rum and Grey Song at the 600. And Requiem straight up to join Pantani. Thong Classic ready to let loose. The second Mortgage needing a run. Gold Lottie through the inside. National Treasure's under pressure. She's boxed in with horses around her now as they corner from Henderson Bay, and Miss Melissa coming with a run. Thong Classic raced up. He's taken the lead round the turn from Requiem. The second Mortgage is in the clear, and then Pantani, Gold Lottie, and then Miss Melissa. 150 metres to go now. Thong Classic, Requiem the inside. The second Mortgage closing at every stride. Requiem, Thong Classic. The second Mortgage is looming large now. The second Mortgage out wide, hit the lead, won it. The second Mortgage by a nose, Requiem. Between them, Thong Classic third. Then Miss Melissa, National Treasure, Leicester Thunderwing and Pantani. Next, Gold Lottie, Maguire and Grey Song, and they were followed by Fire Chain, Rum, Henderson Bay as well back, and the A-Train last in. Stand by for numbers. The photo's been called for again. The judge has been kept busy today. He's got it. The second mortgage has won. Number 6, Kieran McAvoy and Michael Moroney squeeze the second mortgage into the Caulfield Cup field next week. And he drops to just 50 kilos after his victory with 54 this afternoon. Number 6, the second mortgage, who was runner-up in the race last year and failed in his bid to make the Caulfield Cup, goes one better with victory in the last few strides over Requiem, who'd sat outside the pace in what was what looked to be a fairly slowly run race. And the on-pacers have quite dominated at the finish. Here's the time through. We've got 2:29.89. So they're all in, set to go for the guineas. The light flashes. Racing. Battle Spree jumped pretty well towards the outside. Great Glen and Schwazier first to bounce out with All of Me, and Bunker got away fast in the early part. Battle Spree settling at the tail. He's only got 2 behind him, and Schwazier setting the tempo, leads by 3. Great Glen goes to second, 2 lengths away is Bunker. Kingwells moves up on a fast pace to 4th, a length and a half, then to Grand Lover, and then All of Me, AC/DC. 2 lengths further back, Tycoon Ruler, Sailor Eve improving around him, and then Helena's midfield. A length and a half to Half Hennessy. He's followed then by Titanic Jack, Cool Trent. 2.5 lengths to Battle Spree, third last, and then Roehampton and Delago Brom. A fierce pace set by Schwazier. At the halfway at the 800, he's about 3 lengths in front. Second is Great Glen, and then Kingwells, 2 to Bunker, All of Me the inside. A length into Grand Lover, Sailor Eve, AC/DC. A length and a half further back, Helena's over on the outside of Tycoon Ruler. Then came Titanic Jack, buried away on the inside. As they came up towards the turn, he was being followed then by Cool Trent. Roehampton in behind them on the inside as they sweep towards the corner. Battle Spree still well back. Half Hennessy's gone forward ahead of him, and Delago Brommer's last. Schwazier led, Great Glen, Kingwells, Bunker and All of Me coming into the straight. They were followed by Helenas coming to the outside, but he's run now. Battle Spree still a fair way back. Schwazier still led at the 150 from Great Glen. Here comes Helenas. He's starting to lengthen with every stride. Schwazier in front. Helenas has got him. Helenas has raced to the front for Stevie King and Leon Corstens, and Helenas brilliantly. Battle Spree flies home to second. Schwazier third. Great Glen 4. Titanic Jack 5th. Then Bunker, and they were trailed then by Delago Brom from last, and then came Grand Lover, Sailor Eve, then All of Me, and in behind those were Roehampton, and then came AC/DC, Tycoon Ruler. Well back is Half Hennessy, and they were trailed then by Kingwells and Cool Trent. Helenas has won it. A fast run Caulfield Guineas, and he wound up in the manner of a wonderful stayer. He's just improved every start he's gone to the races, and he's taken out the Group 1 Guineas. Stephen King wins it for the first time. Leon Corstens evaporating what has been a dry run now with 2 group victories, and stars at the highest level on Caulfield Guineas Day. Number 8, Helenas. Stephen King is first. A bold move from Battle Spree's rider Damien Oliver to come from third last. He's flashed home into second place. And an equally bold ride by Glen Boss on Schwazier, setting a breakneck pace. He's held third. It's 8, 1 and 2. They're set for the Yalumba. Racing, and Sunline won the jump. Out by a length and a half to Stickley's Secret in the early stages. She found no trouble in setting up a good lead. Lonhro had got away well, and he's not going to let the great mare go forward too far from him. Beedman boots up to second now. Distinctly Secret settles third. Ustinov goes to fourth from Republic Lass, and then came Tally Thunder, and Prize Jim last of all. Sunline sets her own pace. Ustinov strides up, gets to second, and then Lonhro about a half length away in third. 2 lengths to Stickley's Secret as they go by the 1400, then Republic Republic Lass, followed by Tally Thunder and Prize Gem as last of all. Climbing the hill at the back, and Sunline quickened the tempo. She leads by a length and a half. Houston offers second. Lonro gets a nice trail in third place, 2 lengths away, and 3 Distinctly Secret. Then came Tally Thunder, Republic Lass second last, and 2 Prize Gem. Sunline heading out towards the 1,000 metre mark, leading by 2. Houston off second, 4 lengths away then is Lonro. 5 lengths Distinctly Secret, 2 lengths Tally Thunder, and then Republic Lass with Prize Gem last of all. Sunline came to the 800 metres. The Queen of the Turf out by 2, Houston off. 2.5 to Lonro, 4 lengths Distinctly Secret, and they were followed then by Tally Thunder, Prize Gem, and Republic Lass is on her outside. But Sunline coming to the 600 metres, doing it like the Sunline of old at the moment. Houston off a length and a half away. 2 to Lonro. Beedman hasn't asked for the big one yet, and they've got away to Distinctly Secret. Sunline came to the turn by a length and a half. Excitement rippling around Caulfield now. The great mare's going to quarter with a good lead on Lonro. Sunline for home. Caulfield is erupting now. She's by 3. Lonro's giving chase, but the great mare at the 200. Charles went for the whip. Lonro's got some work to do now. Under the whip, he stretches hard. It's Sunline by a length. Lonro trying to level up. A great battle. Sunline, Lonro. Lonro's getting to the great mare, and Lonro beats Sunline by a neck. 4 lengths Houstonov, Republic Lass, Prize Gem, Distinctly Secret, Tally Thunder. We've witnessed one of the great Yalumba Stakes. She might have been beaten, but she's been beaten by a chap in the making. Lonro showing the great mare little respect in the last 100 metres. He's dug deep to reserves that we didn't know existed at this distance range, but he's come through with flying colours, beating one of the greats of the turf. Lonro giving Darren Beedman his first victory in this race after being placed on 3 occasions. Set for the Group 1 Toorak. Racing now. Pure Theatre didn't jump well. And one of the first out, Perno towards the inside. Shot of Thunder, Bush Padre away well. Umrum's going up quickly out wide, trying to sit on the speed with La Bella Dama driving through, and she goes to the front now. So La Bella Dama leads from Umrum in third placing, a length and a half away, Scenic Peak, and Perno getting a beautiful trail fourth. Weasel Will Handy at 50 outside but wide, and Shot of Thunder a half length away. Wonderbush Padre, Chairman's Choice, a length Chattanooga on the outside of Prince Benbara. 2 lengths further back is It's Platonic, and they're followed by Society Bow travelling wide. Pure Theatre the rail, and then Royal Code, Elegant Fashion, and Tyroline from her outside gate dropped out last of all. Umrum's taken over the running out to the 800 metres, and he leads by a length. La Bella Dama, Scenic Peak, and Perno the fence, and then Weasel Will outside. Shot of Thunder half a length away to Bush Padre, Chairman's Choice, Chattanooga, and then Prince Benbara. He's worse than midfield the inside, followed by Society Bow, It's Platonic, and then Pure Theatre. Royal Code gave them about 10 before the turn. He's taking off now, and then Elegant Fashion, and last of all is Tyroline. To the turn, and the dual winner of this race, Umrum, leads from Scenic Peak. In behind them, La Bella Dama. Perno trying to get away from the rails, then Weasel Will, Society Bow putting in a run down the outside, and then Bush Padre as they got to the 200. Scenic Peak race to the lead. Perno's getting a run through. Shot of Thunder sees daylight. He's coming hard, and then Society Bow and Weasel Will. It's now Scenic Peak tackled by Shot of Thunder. Umrum fighting back. Shot of Thunder grabbing the lead. Scenic Peak kicked. Scenic Peak or Shot of Thunder, nothing in it there. Close for third also. Perno, Umrum, and Chairman's Choice put in a big one wide out, and they were followed by Bush Padre. Society Bow saddle looks to have moved on it. The rider's gone over like the last of the straight backs. Then Weasel Will, Pure Theatre, It's Platonic, Royal Code, Chattanooga, Elegant Fashion back towards the tail with La Bella Dama. Shot of Thunder or Scenic Peak. Scenic Peak has kicked. Shot of Thunder the outside. Looks like he might get it. Wait for the judge. Shot of Thunder's got the bob in. The photo looks like it's his. The judge to semaphore it. Shot of Thunder outside Scenic Peak. What about the battle for third? Umrum's right up there with Perno and Chairman's Choice. Judge still hasn't given his verdict. There it is, 11's won it. Shot of Thunder. Glenn Boss. Shot of Thunder's got there. Improving on his third last year on a soft track. He's just arrived. 11 Shot of Thunder first. 8 Scenic Peak has run second. Danny Nikolic. So his string of placings in this Group 1 race continues. Placed 3 times in the last 4 years now.